happen is she's going to drop off donations for our store, and then she's going to pick up the stuff that she just purchased. Thank you so much, man. We'll put those over here.
Well, Helping Hands is a resale shop. It's a charity resale shop. We give money to all kinds of charities. Any nonprofit organization can sign up to give money, to get money, and we give away thousands of dollars a month. People come from all over. We get people from different churches to volunteer. We get people that have been in the house for a long time. We found out that senior citizens, they want something to do. And we have lots of senior citizens come, and we just tell them whatever they can do. If they can do 2 hours a day, or they want to do 4 hours a day, or some of them want to stay all day long. So whatever they can do, we take them and let them be where they want to be. If they want to be in the back and sort clothes, they can do that. If they want to be up front taking cash, they can do that, or they can help people bring things in. So all different kinds of people from all walks of life.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I retired about 5 years ago and really needed something to fill some time. And I had shopped here, of course, and just love the atmosphere, the people that are here. The volunteers just do such a fantastic job.
Well, I love the idea that this place gives back to the community. I retired from my job a year and a half ago, so I thought the thing I wanted to do was just come help out, and I come here shopping a lot, so I love being back here and sorting and seeing all the goodies.
So about 7 years after we were part of starting the Crossword Cafe Youth Center, we decided to step out of pastoral ministry and begin what we call Small World Connections. In that process, we began to help more Timothys, more people who had that Timothy attitude, find ways to serve, find ways to overcome barriers that might keep them from following what God was calling them to do, to serve missionaries and grow relationships with missionaries. And in that process, we realized that we needed to have some sort of funding engine, something that would help raise funds for mission teams as well as staff. And we settled on what is commonly known as a thrift store or a resale shop. And we decided to start a resale shop in our community here in Chillicothe, Illinois. And to kind of go along with the spirit of the Timothy culture, we didn't want to just look out for our own best interests, but we wanted to look out for the interests of others. And so we decided to partner with the Youth Center, with the Crossword Cafe, to do that. And as on top of that, we decided to also pick another charity each week to share the proceeds with. And so it was kind of an exciting step.
Okay, let's put our masks on. Let's see what we can find. Gotta come this way. I want to look for some pants too. Yeah, it's only $3. Want to get that? Hi, Donna. Hi. We would like to get this. $3. Okay, that's a bargain. This is where it all started. After you called me and said you had a building, I came right down and looked at the building, and I said, it's pretty small. And but we were going to start out small. So we took all the things that were left from the rummage sale, and we put it in here on tables, and we started up. I didn't know if anybody was going to come, but people started flooding in. We opened the doors, and we had all these things, but it looked like a garage sale to me. And so I told Brent that we needed shelving. So Brent, that was his assignment for the week, is to go out and find shelving, which he did, which was a little miracle that God performed. But we started in here, and I was just by myself for a while, and then my friend Cindy came along and said, I'll help. And then other people started saying they'll help. And pretty soon we had 3 or 4 people that were helping bring stuff in and sell stuff and working behind the counter, and it just took off from there.
with the group and then with our business, we've been able to be on the receiving side. And so it has been great when they have contacted us. During our week, we have had times where we've been able to come in and volunteer, help set up things. And then I'm in a sorority, it's a service sorority. And we came in after hours one night, we were able to wipe down shelves and dust and be able to do all that kind of stuff. So it's really nice to be able to be on both sides of it and be able to give back in that way.
All of the money except for the maintenance things on the building, which is almost paid off. So we'll be able to give another $2,000 a month to local agencies, all nonprofits. So it's such a great feeling, and I think that's why everybody that works here, volunteers here, is just so wonderful, because it all goes back to help people.
Want to try a jacket on? Let's see if we can find a jacket. Yep, looks like it fits. You like that? We moved into this larger building where we could have furniture. It was great to have some of that stuff out of the little building and into the big building, and we had so much more room. So it was just a blessing. So now I had 2 helping hands. And there was just me and my staff of about 5 or 6 by then, maybe 8. So I would go to this building, run down to the other building, come back to this building while the girls took care of the 2 buildings. So we did that for, I don't know how many months we did that. And it got to be a big joke of the businesses in between, because they would hold up their fingers how many times they had run back and forth that day.
Sherry's vision, her heart for the ministry were a huge part of it. She has that Timothy attitude, and she's part of a Timothy culture that puts others' best interests first. She served when she wasn't making a lot of money as income, but she was willing to make those sacrifices early on until the shop got going, and people caught the vision, people got involved, people donated, people volunteered, and the rest is history, like I said, because God really provided in mighty ways, and we've generated over $1 million, almost $2 million now through the resale shop, and we've actually multiplied that and have 2 other shops in other communities as well.
It wasn't too long that we outgrew this building. People started bringing furniture in, living room sets, dining room sets, bedroom sets, and it was getting filled up too. So we just prayed that we needed a bigger building, and we knew there was a bigger building available in town, but it was out of our reach as far as money went. But we just started praying for that, and we know our God is bigger and He can do anything. And so on a rainy day, on a Sunday afternoon, the whole town came out, and they had trailers and trucks and flatbeds, and they moved both of our buildings in 2 hours. And it seemed impossible, but God was there and He moved everything. And we moved on a Sunday. I think on a Tuesday we opened. So we got not only moved, but we got everything in place and ready to go and open within 3 days. So it was just remarkable.
So he comes and we unload this by hand into this pretty big box truck. So we fill this up. A lot of clothes. And this goes to Africa.
I knew that when I handed this off that it was in good hands, that the person that was going to take over loved it just as much as I did, and that made it really easy to do in one instance. But I knew I was going to miss it so much. But it's been wonderful because it's grown. I think it's more organized than when I had it. And we have 2 other shops that are doing well, and we're just blessing so many people. So I just couldn't ask for anything better. I couldn't ask for it. away.